What's good, team? Right now, I'm about to bring you guys another top 10 video today, and today's top 10 video is going to be the top 10 best decks in the game ranked. So you guys know, usually I don't rank my top 10 videos, but since there's been a fuck ton of top 10 videos out in the circuit right now, I wanted to have this one ranked to make it a little different. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting out by saying, I wanted to wait to get this video out, not only because I do my top 10 videos once a week, but I wanted to wait to after the regional circuit to see what decks are going to be the best of the best of the best. So for this video, I'm using a regional compilation list that Cordero Vesica Spencer used on his channel. You can go to this channel and check it out. I'll have the link of the video in the description below. And here's a picture of the thing he did. He pretty much took top 8 deck lists from all the regionals that went on this past weekend and compiled a number of what decks topped in here and there. So this list is going to be based off of that list that he made and off my own personal opinion. So let's begin. Starting off with number 10, Masked Heroes. Now, there are two versions of the Masked Hero deck. The one I play, which is Bubble Beat, and then there's another popular version called a Zoken Dark Hero version. Both versions are great to play in this current format, reason being Dark Law's a boss. Dark Law hurts Blue Eyes, hurts Monarchs, hurts Metaphors. It hurts all the decks currently right now. So with Dark Law just being a powerful card that it is, and if you can go first turns Crystal Wing Single Dragon with Dark Law, you're pretty much going to win. So with that being said, I had to have heroes on this list number 10 because Dark Law is a beast, and plus the Masked Hero build could just do a lot of crazy combos with Bubble Man. Coming to this at number 9, I have Evil Swarm. Now, a buddy of mine, as I told you guys in my regionals, pretty much tournament report video, took Evil Swarm down to the regionals, and he did extremely well. Him and a few other people that played Evil Swarm that past weekend. While they did not top 8, they finished off as X2. The reason why my buddy lost and didn't make top 8 because he played against a Cosmo player. The Cosmo player went first, set up his board game 1 and game 3, and my buddy couldn't do shit about that, despite the fact that him opening up great. So Evil Swarm is a great contender going into this current format because it outs the main decks. Metaphors, Blue Eyes, and Cosmos. When you can out the meta decks in the game, you deserve a spot in the top 10 list. So I had to have Evil Swarm at number 9 on this list because it just outs the meta decks and it outs a bunch of rogue decks like synchro decks and etc. Coming to this is number 8. Now this is based off Cordero's regional ranking list. Dark Synchro. Now I don't know too much about the Dark Synchro deck, but what I do know is it is a derivative of the Dark Hero Synchro deck from what I've seen online in the past. They use maliciouses, they use that one guy Dark Grapher to send malicious and send zombie monsters to make synchro plays, and they just end up with big boards of not Destiny and Dragon, of that one fucking synchro monster that negates stuff, and they might even play a Master of Dark Law as well because they can use mass chains too. Either way, Dark Synchro decks has been topping at least 3 tops in 3 different regionals over the past weekend, so that says something about the deck and how powerful it is. So I have it included on this list at number 8 because it's a really good deck. Number 7, PKFire. Now, I personally think PKFire is trash, and speaking to a few of the pros at the regionals this weekend, like people who I know is good in the era, and actually speaking to Chase Cunningham, funny story, I actually played him and actually ended up beating him because I played Heroes. He even told me that he personally thinks PKFire is trash. But yeah, PKFire is on this list at number 7 because it's been topping. With the Phantom Knight monsters, the break swords, the consistency of the deck, despite the fact that Sir got hit into 1, and that one Beatrice card got hit to 1. The deck is just a powerhouse still. It could make some good plays. With that being said, I have it on this at number 7 because it's been topping still. It has the Burning Abyss stuff, just limited. And they can just OTK make dumb fields of Triple Dante with the PKFire trap face down and a Beatrice looking at you in your face ready to OTK you on the second turn. Coming to this at number 6, I have Minerva Turbo. Now, Minerva Turbo is not a deck that's been popularized throughout this weekend. The only Minerva Turbo decks that I've seen was the ones at my regionals this past weekend, and they both went X2, which is a phenomenal finish for a rogue deck that just came to light. But Light Swarm and Minerva decks in general are going to be doing good this format, reason being They just flood the field and attack frame. It's really pressurized deck that's meant to put your opponent in a tight spot. So with that being said, I had to have Minerva Turbo on this list number 6. It does a lot of tricky plays. It can make first turn Notoria bees, and it can just do a lot of dirty things to just get you there. Coming to number 5, I have the Cyber Angel Herald of Perfection deck. Cordero has been killing with this deck. A lot of people have been killing with this deck. The deck is really great. They can recycle things like Honest. Cordero told me in his game he played against a buddy of mine, he honest him 7 times. That's fucking insane. It's a techie deck. I mean, it could lose to flaky cards like Panty's Emptiness, but with that being said, with the consistency of the deck and people have been topping with it other than Cordero, had to have it on this number 5 because this is a really great deck overall. It seems very great. I've never played against the deck, but from what I've seen people do with the deck, it can put in a lot of work. Coming to number 4, I have Monarch. Now, Monarch has not died just yet, guys. So there are a bunch of different Monarch versions that top this weekend. A guy in my regionals went X2, the deck profiles on my channel, with Burning Abyss Monarch. I looked on the regional circuit throughout the weekend. There was another Burning Abyss Monarch that top 8'd, and a lot of different extra deck Monarchs. I mean, yes, Monarchs lost a pantheism of the Monarch, but they still have a triple Allure of Darkness to mess with. They have the Brilliant Fusion deck to mess with. So pretty much the only version of Monarch that's dead is the Domain version. So with that being said, with Monarch still topping here and there on the regional scene, and it's still being a powerhouse, and the Vanity's Fiend, the Vanity's cards in general are just that good. They just win games on their own. Monarch had to come on this list at number 4 because it's still good. It's very powerful. Coming on this list at number 3, the deck I hate the most on the list, Cosmo. Now, I hate Cosmos because I play Heroes. When I was playing Monarchs, I didn't give a fuck about Cosmos, but Cosmos is just a powerful deck. If they go first and they open up their combos, they're just going to beat you. There's little to no thing you can do about it. This regional I went to this past weekend, my opponent went first. He won the Dyro, and the guy legit just went Tin Can, Demise, set Call, set Oasis of Dragon Soul, Wombo combo pretty much. Turn 2, game 2, I had a decent field. He had a Regeki, GG. I mean, Cosmos is just that powerhouse deck. Hitting Dark Destroyer didn't do nothing to the deck because they have triple Call and triple Oasis to mess with. So with that being said, and Cosmos topping a lot on this regional weekend, have on this number 3. Number 2 I have on this list. Now, number 2 and number 1 was kind of hard, but based on numbers I had to make number 2. And that's Metaphos. Now, Metaphos is just as powerful as the Blue Eyes deck, which is obviously number 1. But Metaphos had made this list because it's really consistent. It's very powerful, can make big, beefy boards. It was one of the best decks in the OCG for a while. Fun fact, at my regionals this weekend, there was actually a player that came from China down to playing our regionals. I guess he was visiting family or some shit, and he just decided to play. And he was doing amazing with the Metaphos deck. He was like X1 until the last round, and he lost, and he just dropped because obviously, even if he did get his invite, that's not going to carry over into the OCG. So he was pretty cool, pretty chill dude. First OCG player that I've seen come to Chicago that was actually great. Most OCG players that come over here in Chicago haven't been that good, so congrats to that guy for doing great with the Metaphos deck and showing us TCG players out here how to play the deck. But yeah, he was just whooping niggas' asses all day. So yeah, Metaphos is just a consistent deck, it's a powerhouse, really fast, really great. And last but not least, number 1, Blue Eyes White Dragon. Why? Because it's very consistent, very powerful. Cosmos got hit, Monarchs got hit. I mean, and it has all of its tools, so there's nothing more to say about the Blue Eyes deck. It's just that good, and numbers don't lie. Blue Eyes got the most regional top 8s out of every other deck on this list this past weekend. So guys, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed my top 10 list. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. As I always tell you guys, if you're a new viewer to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe for more competitive Yu-Gi-Oh content. I upload 3 times a week. Mondays I do my general discussion. Wednesdays I do my top 10s like you're saying today. And Fridays I do my Explain series where I explain decks and archetypes in detail. I do these videos because I truly believe in helping you guys become better players. And I also do these videos because I truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace guys, stay innovative. Deuces. Also add me on Twitter at Innovation Yugioh. Peace. And despite the fact that I played Masked Heroes, which is a rogue deck, I personally feel like I had a good chance at top 8ing. So the reason why